Hidden deep within China's vast landscape lies a world few have ever seen, where mountains are more than stone. They are living archives of myth, faith, and mystery. This is not the China of bustling cities or familiar landmarks, but a realm where human devotion and nature's raw power meet in breathtaking ways. At Tianzhu Mountain, travelers climb narrow stairways carved directly into sheer rock faces, ascending toward temples perched impossibly high above the clouds. At Mount Mian, entire monasteries cling to vertical cliffs, defying gravity and time, testifying to centuries of spiritual endurance. And at Mount Longhu, the legendary Dragon and Tiger Mountain, mysterious hanging coffins rest on sheer rock walls overlooking the river, a haunting ritual whose meaning still puzzles historians today. These places are not only feats of nature and human will, but also gateways into secrets that have endured for thousands of years. Join us as we uncover the hidden stories, sacred wonders, and unexplainable mysteries of China's most enigmatic mountain landscapes. Yunqiu Mountain. Rising from the rugged heart of Shanxi Province, Yunqiu Mountain is one of China's most mysterious landscapes, where science, history, and breathtaking beauty intertwine. Its slopes conceal rare natural wonders, such as ice caves that remain frozen even in the height of summer, baffling geologists with their ability to preserve layers of ancient frost. Each autumn, the mountain transforms into a fiery sea of red and orange as forests of maple and oak ignite in color, drawing travelers into a dreamlike panorama. Perched high along its cliffs are unique hotels built into the rock face, offering guests the sensation of sleeping among the clouds while gazing over valleys carved by time. In late autumn, another marvel appears: groves of persimmon trees bursting with brilliant crimson fruit, turning the mountain villages into glowing lanterns of harvest. Nestled along the slopes of Yunqiu Mountain are ancient villages where time seems to slow. Stone-paved alleys wind between wooden houses, their tiled roofs weathered by centuries, yet still echoing with stories of the past. Yet when festival time arrives, this peaceful world transforms. The villages burst alive with music, traditional dances, and colorful processions, where locals honor ancestors and celebrate harvests. Yunqiu is not only a destination of geography, but also of heritage, a place where natural phenomena and cultural life merge into a mystery that continues to inspire explorers and pilgrims alike. Baiyun Mountain. Baiyun Mountain, whose name means White Cloud Mountain, rises gracefully on the northern edge of Guangzhou, where mist often veils its peaks, creating an ethereal spectacle that has inspired poets and scholars for more than 1,000 years. Geographically, the mountain stretches across dozens of ridges and valleys, its highest summit reaching over 1,000 meters, offering sweeping views of the Pearl River Delta below. Beyond its natural grandeur, Baiyun is also a living archive of history and architecture. Ancient Taoist temples cling to the slopes, their tiled roofs and stone courtyards blending seamlessly into the surrounding forest. Hidden pavilions and ornate archways reveal centuries of craftsmanship, while gardens shaped by scholars reflect the harmony of man and nature. Modern explorers marvel not only at the geology and biodiversity here, but also at the cultural layers, where calligraphy tablets, old stone paths, and restored halls tell of dynasties long past. Baiyun Mountain remains both a sanctuary of science and a masterpiece of heritage, where clouds, culture, and human imagination meet. Mount Mian. Mount Mian, located in Shaanxi Province, is a mountain shrouded in legend and mystery, yet also rich in scientific and cultural intrigue. Rising to more than 2,000 meters, its rugged peaks and deep ravines form a natural fortress that has long inspired awe. Geologically, the mountain is a treasure trove. Its cliffs reveal layers of rock carved by ancient seas and shifting tectonic forces, making it a living record of Earth's evolution in northern China. Yet Mount Mian is not only about nature, it is also a sanctuary of history and architecture. Hidden among the slopes are remarkable Taoist temples and grottos, many built into sheer cliff faces with breathtaking precision. some structures appear to defy gravity, with wooden beams anchored directly into stone, a marvel that still puzzles engineers today. Centuries-old halls, bridges, and stone stairways blend seamlessly with forests of pine and cypress, embodying the philosophy of harmony between man and nature. For archaeologists and explorers, Mount Mian represents a perfect union of geology, spirituality, and human ingenuity, a mysterious mountain where science and legend walk side by side. Huangshan. Huangshan, known in English as the Yellow Mountain, is one of China's most mysterious and awe-inspiring landscapes, where geology, history, and artistry meet. Rising more than 6,000 feet above sea level, its jagged granite peaks pierce the sky, often wrapped in shifting seas of cloud that have inspired countless painters and poets for over 1,000 years. Geologists regard Huangshan as a natural wonder, its dramatic cliffs and weathered formations the result of millions of years of tectonic uplift and erosion. In winter, the mountain transforms into a world of silence and white, as heavy snow drapes pine trees and stone spires in shimmering frost, turning the peaks into frozen sculptures. Scattered along its ridges are ancient stone steps, tens of thousands carved directly into cliffs, as well as Taoist temples and pavilions that reflect the timeless quest for harmony between man and nature. The architecture seems to hover between earth and sky, with wooden halls clinging to crags and pathways winding through mist. Huangshan is more than a mountain. It is a living canvas of science and spirit, a place where snow, stone, and human imagination converge in breathtaking mystery. Tianzu Mountain. Tianzu Mountain, often called the Pillar of Heaven, rises dramatically in Anhui Province and has long been revered as one of China's most mysterious peaks. Standing at over 5,000 feet, its towering granite pillars and soaring ridges resemble celestial stairways, inspiring myths that this was once a meeting place between heaven and earth. Geologically, Tianzhu is a marvel of tectonic uplift and erosion, with vertical cliffs and colossal stone spires that reveal millions of years of natural sculpting. Scientists often note how its unique formations mirror the karst landscapes of southern China, yet with a grandeur and verticality found nowhere else. Historically, the mountain has been a sacred ground for both Taoism and Buddhism, with temples, shrines, and ancient inscriptions carved directly into stone. Among the most striking architectural wonders are cliffside halls and hidden grottos where monks once meditated in isolation, their presence still echoing in the quiet valleys. Stairways of stone, some centuries old, wind precariously along sheer rock faces, embodying the harmony between human ingenuity and nature's raw power. For travelers, Tianzhu offers more than scenery. It is a living canvas of science, spirituality, and history, where mystery lingers in every cloud that drifts past its heavenly pillars. Nanyue Hengshan. Nanyue Hengshan, one of China's 5 sacred mountains, is a destination where science, history, and spirituality converge. Rising to more than 4,000 feet in Hunan province, its ridges stretch for dozens of miles, creating a landscape of mist-covered peaks, deep valleys, and ancient forests. Geologists admire its granite formations, carved by tectonic shifts and centuries of weathering, while biologists note its rich biodiversity, home to rare plants and medicinal herbs. Historically, Hengshan has been a center of Taoist and Buddhist devotion for nearly 2 millennia, with over 200 temples, shrines, and stone inscriptions scattered across its slopes. The architecture is extraordinary. Ornate halls, pavilions perched on cliffs, and stairways carved into rock blend seamlessly with the natural scenery. For modern travelers, it is also a place of endurance and discovery. Hiking routes wind through sacred forests and up endless stone steps, rewarding climbers with breathtaking vistas and encounters with living traditions. Hengshan is not just a mountain, but a cultural and natural sanctuary where every path tells a story of earth, faith, and human perseverance. Mount Longhu. Mount Longhu, or Dragon and Tiger Mountain in Jiangxi province, is one of China's most mysterious and sacred landscapes, where natural wonders and human ingenuity are tightly intertwined. Geographically, it is a striking realm of sandstone cliffs, deep valleys, and winding rivers that have been shaped over millions of years. Its dramatic formations are a treasure for geologists, while its lush forests support a wealth of biodiversity. Yet Mount Longhu is also a living museum of history and architecture. It is revered as the birthplace of Taoism, with temples, shrines, and ancient stone stairways blending seamlessly into the mountain's terrain. At its heart lies a marvel of engineering, the Zhenju Water Dam, constructed with precise stonework to manage rivers that once threatened sacred lands. Perhaps most mysterious of all are the hanging coffins, suspended in caves high along sheer cliffs. Believed to be placed there by the ancient Guyu people over 2,000 years ago, they remain one of China's greatest archaeological puzzles. Adding to the enchantment are performances staged on bamboo rafts drifting along the river, where music, dance, and light reflect the mountain's cultural spirit. Mount Longhu is not just a mountain, but a tapestry of science, spirituality, and art, where the mysteries of nature and humanity converge. Wugong Mountains. The Wugong Mountains, tucked away in Jiangxi province, are often called one of China's most enchanting, yet least understood landscapes. Rising to more than 6,000 feet, these peaks are famed for their endless grasslands that ripple like a golden sea in summer and turn to frost-kissed silver in winter. Geographers and scientists marvel at this rare alpine meadow ecosystem, unusual for southern China, shaped by unique climate and geology. Historically, the Wugong Range has been a sacred site of both Taoism and Buddhism, with temples, stone inscriptions, and ancient paths bearing witness to centuries of pilgrimage. For hikers today, it is a paradise of adventure. Trails wind through bamboo groves, across suspension bridges, and up steep stone steps before opening to sweeping ridgelines where walkers seem to tread above the clouds. Sunrise here is legendary. The first light spilling over rolling grass peaks creates a vision that has inspired countless poems. The mountain blends natural science, cultural heritage, and human endurance, offering visitors not just scenery, but a journey into the very heart of China's mysterious highlands. Mount Taimu. Mount Taimu, rising along the coast of Fujian province, is often celebrated as a place where nature and legend merge into mystery. Formed more than 100 million years ago, its towering granite peaks, deep valleys, and sea of clouds are geological wonders shaped by ancient tectonic forces. Scientists marvel at the bizarre rock formations that resemble animals, immortals, and mythical creatures, fueling centuries of folklore. Historically, Mount Taimu has been a spiritual retreat since the Tang dynasty, with Taoist and Buddhist temples built into cliffs and forests, their tiled roofs and stone courtyards blending seamlessly with the landscape. Ancient stairways carved into rock wind up through dense bamboo groves, leading travelers to pavilions that overlook both mountain and sea. The mountain's unique mix of coastal geography and sacred architecture has long inspired poets, monks, and explorers. For modern visitors, hiking Mount Taimu is more than a climb. It is a journey through time, where geology, history, and spirituality converge to create one of China's most enigmatic destinations. Mount Pan. Mount Pan, located in northern Hebei province, is one of China's most mysterious peaks, where natural science and cultural history blend seamlessly. Rising to more than 3,000 feet, it is famed for its rugged terrain, steep cliffs, narrow ridges, and winding trails that twist like a serpent through ancient forests. Geologists admire the mountain's dramatic granite formations, shaped by millions of years of uplift and erosion, while historians point to its role as a sacred site for both Taoism and Buddhism. Along its slopes stand temples, stone pavilions, and stairways carved directly into rock, architectural feats that appear to cling to the cliffs. During winter, Mount Pan transforms into a breathtaking snowscape, with pine trees heavy under blankets of white and temples glowing softly against frosted peaks. The winding roads and stairways, often shrouded in mist or snow, challenge hikers, yet reward them with panoramic views over valleys that stretch endlessly below. For centuries, poets and pilgrims have sought inspiration here, while modern travelers discover a landscape where science, architecture, and nature's beauty converge. Mount Pan remains a mountain of mystery, a place where every path leads deeper into both history and wonder. Paektu Mountain, straddling the border of China and North Korea, is one of the most mysterious and majestic peaks in East Asia. Towering more than 9,000 feet, it is a stratovolcano formed by ancient eruptions that carved its most striking feature, Heaven Lake, a vast crater lake that glows with shifting shades of blue. Geologists study Paektu as both a living volcano and a window into Earth's fiery past, while historians recognize it as a mountain steeped in myth, revered as the birthplace of Korean legends and a symbol of resilience. The geography here is dramatic, sweeping basalt cliffs, wide plateaus, and valleys that change character with every season. In spring and summer, alpine flowers bloom in a brilliant tapestry of color across its slopes. Autumn transforms the mountain into a blaze of crimson and gold as forests of birch and larch ignite in fiery hues. Winter brings a different spectacle. Snow blankets the peaks, and the frozen lake mirrors the sky, creating an otherworldly silence. For hikers, the ascent is demanding yet unforgettable, a journey through shifting climates and histories. Pektu is not just a mountain, but a living monument where science, myth, and nature meet in breathtaking mystery. Shennong Mountain, rising from the rugged landscapes of central China, is more than a natural wonder. It is a cradle of history and myth. Named after Shennong, the legendary divine farmer who taught humanity the secrets of agriculture and medicine, this mountain embodies a fusion of science, culture, and timeless beauty. Its geography is striking. Steep cliffs, carved by ancient tectonic forces, limestone formations that whisper of vanished seas, and forests that host species found nowhere else on Earth. Each year, the mountain transforms in two unforgettable ways. In spring, the slopes are draped in endless seas of peach blossoms, their delicate pink petals painting valleys in colors so vivid they seem almost unreal. Scientists note how the unique microclimate here nurtures these blossoms, offering not only breathtaking scenery but also rare pollination patterns studied by botanists. Then comes winter, when the mountain is cloaked in pure white snow. Jagged peaks and silent trails disappear under crystalline frost, creating a landscape that feels untouched by time, harsh, yet deeply serene. For centuries, poets and travelers have come seeking answers among these shifting seasons. Shennong Mountain is not just a place, it is a living testament to China's mysterious past, where history, geology, and natural beauty converge in silence and wonder. Siguniang Mountain, often called the Four Sisters Mountain, rises like a cathedral of stone from the heart of Sichuan province, guarding the eastern edge of the Tibetan Plateau. Its four peaks, each shaped with sharp elegance, stretch skyward, the tallest, known as the Queen of Sichuan, reaching over 20,000 feet. draped in perpetual snow. Geologists identify this range as a living monument to tectonic collision, where the Indian and Eurasian plates once collided with unimaginable force, pushing the land into jagged spires that now define the skyline. The mountain's terrain is a masterpiece of contrast. Alpine meadows ripple with wildflowers in summer, while glacial valleys reveal the slow carving power of ancient ice. Deep gorges, cloaked in mist, cradle rivers that feed into the Yangtze system, carrying life far beyond the highlands. Unique ecosystems flourish here, from red pandas and golden snub-nosed monkeys to rare medicinal plants that have inspired centuries of Chinese herbal knowledge. Yet Siganyang is not only about science and scenery. For Tibetan communities, it is a sacred presence, a mountain of spirit and myth. Its towering silhouette has inspired stories of four sisters transformed into guardians of the land, protecting both nature and the people who dwell below. In its blend of raw geology, cultural legend, and awe-inspiring landscape, Siganyang Mountain stands as one of China's most mysterious treasures, where the Earth's restless past still speaks through stone and snow. Mount Taibai, the highest peak of the Qinling Mountains, rises over 12,000 feet, dividing northern and southern China, with a ridge that has shaped weather, culture, and history for centuries. Its geology is ancient, built from layers of seabed stone lifted by tectonic forces and carved into deep ravines and soaring cliffs by glaciers long vanished. The mountain's landscape changes dramatically with elevation. Travelers begin in dense forests, ascend through alpine meadows, and eventually tread into rocky tundra, experiencing in one climb the equivalent of 4 distinct climate zones. This makes Mount Taibai not only a natural wonder, but also a living textbook of geography. What makes the ascent extraordinary is the vast man-made stairway system carved directly into the mountain's face. These stairways, stretching for miles, snake across ridges and valleys, allowing access to places that once could only be reached by the most skilled mountaineers. The sight of stone steps clinging to sheer cliffs, sometimes vanishing into the clouds, gives the climb both an aura of mystery and a sense of human determination meeting natural power. During the day, hikers pause on high terraces to rest or camp, gazing out over rolling clouds and shimmering alpine lakes. Here, every step on the man-made stairs feels like a passage not just upward through rock and mist, but also back in time, to when China's mountains were the silent witnesses of ancient stories and unbroken wilderness. High in the eastern Tian Shan Range lies one of China's most enchanting landscapes, the Tianqi Scenic Area, whose name means heavenly lake. Resting at more than 6,000 feet above sea level, this alpine lake glimmers like a mirror, framed by snow-capped peaks and dense spruce forests. Its waters are fed by ancient glaciers that continue to shape the land, making it a living example of how ice and time sculpt mountain terrain. Historically, the Tian Shan Range formed a natural barrier along the Silk Road, where caravans once traced narrow passes beneath its towering ridges. Legends of heavenly maidens bathing in Tianqi's crystal waters gave the lake both its name and its aura of mystery, intertwining myth with geology. The terrain here is strikingly varied. Gentle foothills rise into sheer cliffs, and meadows burst into color each summer with wildflowers. From above, ridgelines plunge into deep valleys, guiding streams toward the turquoise lake below. In winter, snow blankets the slopes, transforming the region into a frozen cathedral of silence. Tianqi itself stretches nearly 2 miles long, reflecting the Tian Shan peaks in its calm surface. Visitors walking its shores witness a harmony of sky, stone, and water that feels timeless. Beyond its beauty, the lake also provides vital ecological balance, sustaining both plant life and the fragile alpine environment that surrounds it. Today, Xinjiang's heavenly lake remains not just a place of breathtaking scenery, but also a reminder of how history, culture, and nature converge in one mysterious mountain sanctuary. Mount Lu, known in the West as Lushan, rises above the northern shores of Poyang Lake in Jiangxi Province and has stood for millennia as one of China's most mysterious mountains. Its peaks soar more than 4,000 feet, wrapped in drifting mists that appear and vanish like a living veil. Geologically, the mountain is a product of ancient tectonic uplift, with granite cliffs, deep ravines, layers of rock that reveal the restless forces that shaped East Asia's landscape. Historically, Mount Lu has been a retreat for scholars and poets since the Eastern Jin dynasty. Its dramatic terrain inspired verses that merged philosophy with nature, while hidden stone stairways, carved into cliffs, connected secluded hermitages. In later centuries, Taoist and Buddhist traditions left their imprint, blending culture with the raw power of the land. The mountain's geography is strikingly diverse. Subtropical forests sweep across the lower slopes, while alpine meadows crown its ridges. From above, winding valleys funnel streams into Poyang Lake, creating one of China's most vital ecological corridors. Today recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, Mount Lu remains both a natural laboratory and a cultural landmark where science, history, and mystery converge in a single breathtaking landscape. Tianmen Mountain, towering more than 5,000 feet above the city of Zhangjiajie in Hunan Province, is one of China's most mysterious natural wonders. Its dramatic terrain of limestone cliffs and soaring karst pillars has been shaped over hundreds of millions of years by tectonic uplift and relentless erosion. The mountain's most iconic feature is Tianmen Cave, a natural archway nearly 500 feet tall. This colossal stone gate, formed by water carving through the rock, earned the site its poetic title, the Gateway to Heaven. Throughout history, Tianmen has been a place of pilgrimage, with stone stairways of more than 900 steps leading directly to the cave. Today, modern marvels make the ascent equally breathtaking. The Tianmen Mountain Cableway stretches for nearly 5 miles, one of the longest in the world, carrying visitors from the valley floor to the summit while passing above cloud-draped ridges and vertigo-inducing cliffs. Adding to the drama, engineers built outdoor elevators that rise along the mountainside, offering a dizzying vertical journey with sweeping views of the landscape. The terrain itself is a natural spectacle. Dense subtropical forests cover the lower slopes, while peaks seem to float in mist above. At sunrise or after rainfall, the mountain transforms into a vision of shifting clouds and glowing stone. Blending ancient legend with modern engineering, Tianmen Mountain's scenic area stands as a rare union of science, history, and human imagination, a true gateway between Earth and sky. Yunqiu Mountain. Rising from the rugged heart of Shanxi Province, Yunqiu Mountain is one of China's most mysterious landscapes, where science, history, and breathtaking beauty intertwine. Its slopes conceal rare natural wonders, such as ice caves that remain frozen even in the height of summer, baffling geologists with their ability to preserve layers of ancient frost. Each autumn, the mountain transforms into a fiery sea of red and orange as forests of maple and oak ignite in color, drawing travelers into a dreamlike panorama. Perched high along its cliffs are unique hotels built into the rock face, offering guests the sensation of sleeping among the clouds while gazing over valleys carved by time. In late autumn, another marvel appears: groves of persimmon trees bursting with brilliant crimson fruit, turning the mountain villages into glowing lanterns of harvest. Nestled along the slopes of Yunqiu Mountain are ancient villages where time seems to slow. Stone-paved alleys wind between wooden houses, their tiled roofs weathered by centuries, yet still echoing with stories of the past. Yet when festival time arrives, this peaceful world transforms. The villages burst alive with music, traditional dances, and colorful processions, where locals honor ancestors and celebrate harvests. Yunqiu is not only a destination of geography, but also of heritage, a place where natural phenomena and cultural life merge into a mystery that continues to inspire explorers and pilgrims alike. Baiyun Mountain. Baiyun Mountain, whose name means White Cloud Mountain, rises gracefully on the northern edge of Guangzhou, where mist often veils its peaks, creating an ethereal spectacle that has inspired poets and scholars for more than 1,000 years. Geographically, the mountain stretches across dozens of ridges and valleys, its highest summit reaching over 1,000 meters, offering sweeping views of the Pearl River Delta below. Beyond its natural grandeur, Baiyun is also a living archive of history and architecture. Ancient Taoist temples cling to the slopes, their tiled roofs and stone courtyards blending seamlessly into the surrounding forest. Hidden pavilions and ornate archways reveal centuries of craftsmanship, while gardens shaped by scholars reflect the harmony of man and nature. Modern explorers marvel not only at the geology and biodiversity here, but also at the cultural layers, where calligraphy tablets, old stone paths, and restored halls tell of dynasties long past. Bayun Mountain remains both a sanctuary of science and a masterpiece of heritage, where clouds, culture, and human imagination meet.